Hello beautiful souls, welcome to Antoinette Intuitive Tarot and Jewellery. This is a flip through of my Visconti Gold or Visconti Sforza, or other people call it Tarot de Visconti. The deck is by Lo Scarabeo, and this one is the bigger version to the mini that I've posted previously as one of my decks. Why did I need the bigger one? Because I wanted the gold shiny aspect of it. So the deck comes with your normal inserts, and you can see quite clearly we have a lot of gold foiling on here, and those are the backs. Really nice. It comes with a little white book. That's just another spare card that I use as a bookmark with the numerous decks that Lo Scarabeo have created. The book is in multiple languages. The descriptions are really actually quite small, so there's only maybe 10 pages for this deck. It has a card pull there, a little bit about the deck and the history, practical uses, and then it goes into the minor arcana, the major arcana. So again, you see here, there is not a lot of writing, a few descriptive words for each card running through. And it's very much the same when it comes to the minors. And this one does it a little bit different. So you get the number of the card and then a description for each suit per number. And you have your court cards there as well. And that's basically it. A little bit of information there. So I was just reading the surface gold, as the situation appears to be in its best surrounding without obscurities. The second layer silver, how things change through attention and reflection. Third layer bronze, how the mysterious side carrying delusion and deception is brought to light. And the final layer gold, how the essence of things, good and bad, emerges and how truth is broached. The layer of hope, how the way we would like the situation to be changed, or change the situation itself. The effort to change things. Right, anyway, that's enough of that. So it comes in a tuck box, standard tuck box, nicely decorated. The backs. And then let's go for the cards. We're starting with the cups, so here's your ace. 2, 3. You have the number at the top and description down the sides, again in different languages. So that's your 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Just to show you the reflective surface, but there is no gold on the backs. So here we have your page or knave of chalices, your knight, queen, king, pentacles, there's your ace, balance, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are, as you see, fairly similar to the Trionfi della Lunas that I've been posting lately by Patrick Valenza from Deviant Moon. There's our page. Knight, queen, king. And onto the wands, or battens, as many would call this. I think they are battens in here as well. We'll put both words on there. The way of checking that this is a baton as opposed to a sword for me is the ends of the stick have, they remind me of like majorette batons, basically twirling sticks. So they all have a double-ended item. Four. I don't know what the meanings are on these scrolls, actually. I should probably look those up at some point. But as this is my kind of first dealings with this deck and seeing it, once I've worked with it for a bit, then I can come back with some of my thoughts and feelings on them. And see what you think of them too. 9, 10. Page. Knight. Queen. King. And there we are onto the swords. So in the Trionfi della Luna, quite often the sword is tinged with, that would be blood. And the swords are only one-ended, of course, with the handles. See, it looks like it might be the same for this. So the gold tipped. 3, 4. That's the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The only other thing you might notice of these in the Trionfis that I've posted so far, the swords are bow-shaped. And a lot of Marseille decks tend to be bow-shaped. I don't know that it makes a difference. I'm not sure if there is I hear people talk about type 1, type 2. I don't know if that is part of what this is. However, I'm quite happy to use them and work with them because I'll still read them the way that I used at the moment, and then I can always add to my dictionary as I learn more about them. That's a great thing with these cards. So Queen. Yeah, King. Just confusing myself there with what was appearing underneath. So we're on to the majors. Here is our Fool. Those of you now familiar with the Dior adverts for 2021 spring collection, this is some of the imagery that inspired this collection this year for Dior, and he actually has always used tarot to inspire his collections and to inspire him personally in what he does with his collections. 2017, I believe, was another year that he did this. So this, now that I've learnt it, would be what's classed as an old-fashioned set of underwear. So here we have the Fool in his underwear, stepping out. The Magician. The other thing to note with this set of cards is the reason why it's easy to backdate is because of the fashion. So it really does depict the true fashion from the era that it was designed. Here we have the High Priestess. The Empress. And the Emperor. The Hierophant. Lovers. Chariot. It's quite a nice looking chariot, isn't it? All the blue. Justice is card 8 in the original sets of tarot, and it was it's rumoured to be the Rider-Waite system that changed Justice to Strength as number 8. So in here it should show up as number 11. There's the Hermit. There's our Wheel of Fortune. And then we have card 11. It's the Strength card. Very different to how we used to seeing it depicted. He's about to beat the lion rather than taming the lion. Well, I suppose that's an old-fashioned way of taming the lion, but we wouldn't do that now. You have a Hanged Man. The Death card. So unlike many cards, this actually does have the name on it. Normally when we get to this card, it's kind of unnamed or unnumbered, or it just has a number, but the name is usually left off. It's almost like the card with no name. Here we have Temperance. The Devil. Now he's different to the one on my mini deck. In the mini deck, he kind of looks like he has two heads. I don't recall the people here being in that card. Interesting to go back and have a look, I guess. We have the Tower. We have the Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. And the World. It's very nice, kind of standard cardstock. It's not too thick, not too thin. Probably slightly thinner than a playing card, or maybe it's about the same thickness, I'd say. That is the Golden Visconti, based on the oldest set of tarocchi decks in the world, which you can Google or look up on YouTube. There are lots of videos about them now, even a museum edit about them, and you can see where they were made for the Visconti Sforza family, and you can learn about you know, how it came about. And they were never originally tarot decks, interestingly, so the rest of the esoteric meanings to this deck in particular came later in life. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. Please do remember to give me a like and a thumbs up. It just helps with the algorithms and to get us seen, really. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of my stuff as it comes through on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me, and I wish you a very lovely day. Thank you.